What? Did we just win a war zone? What? Oh man! Yes! 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 Let's do that for a boom. Where you at, dude? I thought I saw him over here. Might just be like a butterfly. Nope, it's him. Got you. I got you. I got you. How about that? Yeah. There you go. That's what we came for. That's what we came for. Oh, motorcycle.
Shush you.
Microphone activated.
Fresh out of the shower, dripping with class, and loving your face. And broadcasting live from Studio 2. We're here to love people, not money. It's the Love People, Not Money podcast. Or it could be. I wanted to share something with you guys today. I don't need those right now. I just wanted to do a quick one. Just to kind of get our feet wet again. It's been a while since we've tried this kind of thing. It's simple though. It's real simple what we're going to talk about today. Like I said, this will be a short one. We're going to talk about something real easy. It's called letting scars heal. But first I want to read you guys a little something. I was reading this article, and as I'm reading it, the thing about letting scars heal keeps coming over in my head over and over again. By the way, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up, bell notification, all that, whatever. I want to read this to you. I got into Islam in prison. I was sentenced to 13 years for an armed robbery in 1996. I saw a dude going to the cash machine who owed me money from selling him crack cocaine, and I pulled a gun on him. He told the police on me, and I was 23 at the time. I had a friend who got locked up about a couple years before me, and he came to me with Islam, and I got to studying it. I was practicing Islam the whole time I was down. The last 4 years, I was the one in charge of giving sermons every Friday. I was considered the imam, the leader of the prison mosque at that point. I was all into it. I did 11 years in prison. The rest of my time was on probation. When I got out, when I was the one going to the mosque on the street, it was different. I wasn't feeling nothing. I started thinking, how would I want my family raised? How would I want their lifestyles to be? Two important questions in there for all of us. I really couldn't deal with the way they were treating women, garbed up and treated as a piece of property. When I met my wife, she was going to a Christian church, and I started going because I thought it was the right thing to do. I wasn't raised going to church, but I'd always believed there was a God. You know, that's a whole nother issue, but we can get back to that. These people that never was raised in church but always believed there was a God, because as babies, we have that connection to our Creator. Our antenna is not muddled with all this stuff that the world throws on us and tries to hinder our connection. You know, we're wired for it. We're wired directly to it. We gotta like kick off a lot of this dust on us and get wired back. But that's a whole nother one. We're talking about scars today. I really couldn't deal with the way they were. Okay, we went. When I met my wife, she was going to Christian church, and I started going because I thought it was the right thing to do. I wasn't raised in church, but I always believed there was a God. Okay. I had this friend of mine, and she had kept inviting me to New Spring, Columbia. One day, she said, "You need to come. They're giving away free t-shirts. Give it a shot." So I said, okay. That was August of 2013. I realized that day I believed in God. But following God was more than that. It was a relationship, and I didn't have one. I realized I didn't know who Jesus was. I was always struggling with the Jesus thing, that Muslims would look at him as a prophet and not the Son of God. There's always a voice inside of you that will tell you something's not right. Let's stop right there. There's always a voice inside of you that will tell you when something's not right. For those of you who don't know, there was an inventor, a genius, 100+ years ago by the name of Nikola Tesla. Most of our modern world is based on his ideas and inventions. He said the earth rings like a bell. He said the earth rings like a bell. It has a resonant frequency, and it's constantly in vibration. I think it's 432 hertz. I could be wrong, but I think it's 432. But you notice that we, as well as being beings of this planet, we resonate a frequency as well. We're in tune to the planet. 432. We even say it in the verbiage that we use. When we hear somebody say something that we can't prove on the spot if it's true or false, but we believe it to be true, what do we call that? We say it resonates with us. Truth has a resonant frequency. You can tell when somebody's being truthful. You can tell when somebody's capping. And it's all about that resonance. Remember that. We'll get back to it maybe some other time. When I was in prison doing Islam, when you're into it and surrounded by it, the conscience gets muffled. When I asked Jesus into my life, I knew that little voice was Jesus. Everything just opened up for me. It's been like a burden was lifted off. I feel way, way happier now than I've ever did before. A calm came over my life. It was like a peace, and that's what I was like. And that's what I was like looking for the whole time I was in prison. I began taking steps, and gradually everything changed. I didn't realize then that I was bitter. Pride and bitterness, the only two things. Look through the Bible. There's two things that'll separate you in your connection from your Creator. Pride, bitterness. Oh, and unforgiveness, but that's bitterness, because God said He won't forgive you unless you forgive other people. Your salvation depends on not His forgiveness, but yours. You're forgiving other people, because God won't touch you unless you forgive other people. Facts. Let's do this. I didn't realize it then that I was bitter. Before, I was like I wanted to be left alone, but after, I just wanted to give back. Serving, Infuse, Kids Spring, the care team. Okay, so they're talking about departments in that church. Doing good frees you up from a whole bunch of negative thinking and problems. I was talking to one of the pastors on staff about getting more involved and telling my story and helping people, and I checked into serving with whatever department I am. Oh, he's now the leader of that department. 8 kids in 7th grade, and I tell them how easy it is to get in trouble and how hard it is to get out of trouble. Things people didn't tell me. Everybody has noticed that things are different. A relationship with Jesus changed my outlook. I stopped drinking. I put God first in my money, tithed, and stayed out of debt. I just became more focused. Now I have a job as a barber. I just passed real estate school. I got a house, 3 cars, a wife, 7-month-old boy. We've been trying to have a child since I got married in 2010. I felt like God is giving me back everything I've lost and then some. When I thought I had everything, earning $2,000 a week selling crack, it doesn't compare to what I got now. When I look back on it all, I knew that wasn't the life I wanted. I feel like I had a second chance and I was resurrected. Money and stuff don't define you. Your relationship with Jesus does. Love people, not money. Right? But what's this got to do with letting scars heal? There's a whole lot of in that story. There's a whole lot of negative. Selling crack, going to prison, there's all of that in there. But this is the difference between doom and gloom and a testimony. A testimony will raise you up out of all that stuff by the end of the story. This man This man right here, for those of you who know him, I got so much love and respect for this guy, but that's on another level. He's not doom and gloom. He'll tell you where he was at, but he'll also tell you where he is now. What pulled him out? He'll give you that chance to be lifted up out of that story. When we get surrounded by these people that constantly are rehearsing all the bad things in their life, day by day, hour by hour, and it's like a scar that never heals. It's like a scab that you just keep picking at, and it never heals. But the truth is, if you just leave that scab alone, one day, not only can you pick it, and it just falls off with no pain, but underneath it, there'll be new skin. It won't be that old scarred skin under it. You just have to leave it alone and let scars heal. I think that's good for today. I think that's all I got. I'm not going to sit here. Here's the thing. If I feel strongly about making these videos, and I feel strongly about sharing with you guys, I'm not going to take a bunch of your time to do it, and I'm not going to embellish on anything that I feel strongly about telling you. I'll give you the message, and I'll let you go on. Please leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys next time. Oh, love people, not money. Whoop, that ain't right. Oh, and another thing, before we go, because you'll see that in the final product. I don't like editing videos. That's why I was on Twitch for 4 years. I don't like editing videos. I like live to tape. So if we mess up, we mess up, and that's what you're going to see on the final. Because I don't like editing. I don't. You guys have a good Monday. Happy Valentine's Day. We'll see you next time.
Microphone muted.